Merry Christmas, y'all. Side story, my Gramps usually doesn't like eating anything. So I'll come down with all my food and eat next to him and we'll watch TV. But lately, he wants to eat some or a decent portion of everything that I bring downstairs. And if you know me, when I make stuff for myself or I bring stuff for myself, I can eat all of it. There's never leftovers. A fraction of a percentage of the time there is leftovers for me. That's only at Texas Roadhouse or any place that gives you a bunch of appetizers of chips or bread rolls before, and then I overeat those and then I can't finish the rest, or I just don't want to because it's a second or leftovers will be great. They're so rare for me. So it's been good for my heart to share because I want to eat all of this, but I'll share. This is good. So good, fun little story for me where it's I don't want to share, but part of me does. The realer part of me does. So Proverbs chapter 14, and it reads, "The wisest of women builds her house, but the folly of her own hands tears it down. Whoever walks in uprightness fears the Lord, but he who is devious in his ways despises him. By the mouth of a fool comes a rod for his back, but the lips of the wise will preserve them. Where there are no oxen, the manger is clean, but abundant crops comes by the strength of the ox. A faithful witness does not lie, but a false witness breathes out lies." Hey, that kind of rhymed. "A scoffer seeks wisdom in vain, but knowledge is easy for a man of understanding. Leave the presence of a fool, for there you do not meet words of knowledge. The wisdom of the prudent is to discern his way, but the folly of fools is deceiving. Fools mock at the guilt offering, but the upright enjoy acceptance. The heart knows its own bitterness, and no stranger shares its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed by the tent of the upright, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. Even in laughter the heart may ache, and the end of joy may be grief. The backslider in heart will be filled with the fruit of his ways, and a good man will be filled with the fruit of his ways. The simple believes everything, but the prudent gives thought to his steps. One who is wise is cautious and turns away from evil, but a fool is reckless and careless. A man of quick temper acts foolishly, and a man of evil devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. The evil bow down before the good, the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor is disliked even by his neighbor, but the rich has many friends. Whoever despises his neighbor is a sinner, but blessed is he who is generous to the poor. Do they not go astray who devise evil? Those who devise good meet steadfast love and faithfulness. In all toil there is profit, but mere talk only to poverty. The crown of the wise is their wealth, but the folly of the fools brings folly. A truthful witness saves lives, but one who breathes out lies is deceitful. In the fear of the Lord one has strong confidence, and his children will have a refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, that one may turn away from the snares of death. In a multitude of people is the glory of a king, but without a people a prince is ruined. Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a hasty temper exalts folly. A tranquil heart gives life to the flesh, but envy makes the bones rot. Whoever oppresses a poor man insults his maker, but he who is generous to the needy honors him. The wicked is overthrown through his evil doing, but the righteous finds refuge in his death. Wisdom rests in the heart of a man of understanding, but it makes itself known even in the midst of fools. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. A servant who deals wisely has the king's favor, but his wrath falls on one who acts shamefully." And that's Proverbs chapter 14. Sorry, I was pausing on some of those because it was making me think of people or situations, and I was I got to meditate on it more. So anyways, Proverbs chapter 14. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you in the next one.